Welcome to week 4. As we've talked about in the past, the context for this week is politics and legal systems. Before we start, I want to remind you of the first assignment is due this week. So I wish you luck on that. If you have questions, please email any of us. Politics is a complicated subject, and it's one that a lot of people today get disinterested in because it seems so polarized. Around the world, we see many different uh, sort of currents or winds of political change that are truly affecting the climate for international trade and how a company in Canada, for instance, can operate in different parts of the world. And how when politics changes and when political parties change or systems of government change, how does the business person respond to that? So whenever we enter into this space, it's one of risk assessment. There are many different trends that are going on in the world. The one that we talk a fair bit about in this course will be the rise of nationalism and protectionism and how that trickles down or truly impacts how a company is able to do business. We've seen the rise of nationalism with the election of Donald Trump in 2016. We see events like Brexit taking place and still really in an ongoing way. How has that impacted trade within the European Union? How has the US and its political climate impacted how the US is seen as a global trader? The China US trade war is another evolution of that. And of course, uh, when we think about Canada and the US and Mexico, there's a lot of machinations, political machinations in the background as the NAFTA 2.0 or the USMCA was negotiated. The other subject we'll be looking at this week are legal systems around the world. How do you, as a business person, protect uh, your agreements? How do you protect things like intellectual property? Uh, and what are the systems at work? And how do you get and gain confidence that when you transact or if you create a relationship in another country, how will that agreement be interpreted? So we'll examine the four major systems, legal systems, and from there try to lay a foundation to uh, that marries these two things: risk assessment and legal recourse.